All right, everybody, so this is the last video for the review. Now keep in mind, there's some problems on the review that aren't gonna have videos, so you still need to practice those. Make sure you do those. Also, you can't just do this review. You need to make sure you have a good understanding of your homework as well. So like motion problems can get tricky sometimes, especially when it comes to setting up the equation. So let's make sure that you don't just practice this one, that you practice your homework from MathXL, and you look at your notes, and you look at the other videos that I made with the initial lessons, and when you feel confident with all of those problems, then I think you're going to be more than ready for the test. Okay, so put in the work so we can all get these great test scores. All right, motion problems. We have rate times time equals distance. Rate times time equals distance. So I'm going to go ahead and read the question. This is question number 17 in your review, okay? So 17, it says, two boats leave a port on a river at the same time, each traveling in opposite directions. Each is traveling 22 miles per hour. How long will it take for them to be 110 miles apart? Okay, so we have two boats, so I'm gonna call my two vehicles that are traveling boat 1 and boat 2. All right, we got to identify the variable. It says, how long will it take them to be 110 miles per hour? And it also says they leave at the same time in opposite directions, okay? So since they leave at the same time, and our variable, our question says how long, that's where we get our variable. How long is a measurement of time, right? If it said how fast, it'd be a measurement of rate, but it says how long, so that means our variable is going to be x. And since it says that they both left at the same time, they're going to be traveling at the same time, so we don't need to modify any of these at all. If it said one left 15 minutes after, maybe we add plus 15, but it didn't. Now it also gives us the rate for both boats. It says they're both traveling 22 miles per hour, 22. And we get the last column all the time, every time, by multiplying. So 22x, 22x. Now it also gives you the information that the total distance is equal to 110 miles. It says how long until they're 110 miles apart. So total, what does total mean? Look for those words in your word bank. What do they mean? Total means add. So we're going to add this distance that both one traveled to this distance. So I get 22x plus 22x equals 110. All right? And then we'll solve. Remember, it's all about filling out the table, multiplying, getting this column filled out, and using this column to come up with your equation. Remember with motion problems, sometimes you're gonna set these two distances equal. Like remember when the guy was taking his bus to work and his bike to work and it was the same distance, so you set it equal. But sometimes, like in this problem, you add them together to get a total distance of 210. So, 22x plus 22x is 44x is equal to 110. Divide by 44. All right, I'm gonna grab my calculator again. So 110 divided by 44 is 2.5, and our rate is in miles per hour. Our time is in hours, okay? So my time equals 2.5 hours. So very proud of all of you. This is going to be a great test. I hope you put in the work. If you put in the work, your scores are going to be great. If you have any questions, see me in tutoring. Send me an email. I'm looking forward to this test. I'm so excited. Thank you for taking part in the online learning.